Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hustedde Gymnasium at Gibault Catholic High School for this afternoon's regional matchup between the Steeleville Warriors and your Gibault Lady Hawks. Please rise to the singing of our national anthem by Gibault Jr. Hope Chambers.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the balls bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Now let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Steeleville Lady Warriors. We have sophomore guard, number 22, Bailey Cole. Senior guard, number 32, Audrey Gladson. Sophomore guard, number 24, Rylan Reese. Senior guard, number 11, Hannah Middendorf. And sophomore forward, number 2, Lily Hell. Warriors are coached by Coach Cowan, assisted by Jenny Whittemeyer. And now for your Gibault Lady Hawks. Sophomore guard, number 15, Olivia Biffo. Junior forward, number 12, Carmen Groman. Junior center, number 34, Hope Chambers. Senior forward, number 13, Claire Higgerson. And senior guard, number 32, Camille Groman. Lady Hawks coached by Barry Parks, assisted by Tim Parks and Paul Groman. This afternoon's officials are Kevin Tenius, Larry Watts, and Tom Hun.
Good afternoon and welcome. Good afternoon and welcome to Father Edwin H. Hustedde Gymnasium on the campus of Gibault Catholic High School on the west side of beautiful Waterloo, Illinois. And with producer Maggie Malone, I am Kurt Pullman. The Lady Hawks will square off against the Steeleville Warriors today in the first round of regional action. Gibault enters the game with a record of 13-13. Steeleville comes in at 9-17. The tip is won by the Hawks, and a lot of traffic underneath causes the ball to be transferred over to the Steeleville Warriors. Gladson up top, Middendorf to Cole. Cole with the jumpers off the rim, no good. A long rebound gets hauled in by Gladson. She gets it to Middendorf. Middendorf to Rylan Reese. Pops it out to Hep. Hep feeds Gladson inside. It's now Reese down on the baseline. Shot gets blocked by Camille Groman. There's a wrestle for the ball. There's going to be a jump ball. And that's going to keep control down here with the Warriors. Ball comes into Reese. She puts up a quick jumper. No good. Rebound, Carmen Groman. She's going to hustle it up the floor. She's got a 1-on-2. She's going to take it to the hole and go in. And she'll get fouled on the shot.
Foul number 11, Hannah Middendorf.
Hannah Middendorf commits the first foul of the game. And Carmen Groman will step to the line for 2. She makes the first one.
Carmen Groman at the line for the Hawks.
The second one for Carmen's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Hannah Middendorf of Steeleville. Rylan Reese controls the offense from the top of the key. She brings it to the left side. Bounce pass on the high post to Cole. Cole tries to go inside, but has it stolen away by Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman's going to go length of the floor again. Her layup is no good. Rebound Middendorf. But then Carmen Groman with another steal. And Carmen Groman does get this one to fall. 3-0 Hawks here in the early going. 6:34 to go, first quarter. Reese works off the screen by Cole. Middendorf from the wing is short. It's got to go off of Steeleville. Hawks ball going the other way. Camille Groman will bring it up the floor for Gibault. To Carmen Groman, back to Camille Groman. She's going to drive to the free throw line. The left wing. Higgerson, Biffer back to Higgerson. Higgerson looks baseline. Tries to get it to Camille Groman. It gets knocked over to Carmen Groman. Back to Camille Groman. But Camille Groman is going to travel. First turnover of the game belongs to the Hawks. Bailey Cole inbounds to Rylan Reese of Steeleville. Reese drives the left side of the lane. Pops it out to Lily Hepp. Back inside. Reese puts up a shot. It's off the board. No good. Rebound. Camille Groman, she's going to hustle it up the floor. She's got a 2-on-2. She puts up a layup. No good. Rebound Higgerson. Her shot is short. Chambers rebound. Gets it to Higgerson. To Carmen Groman. To Bifford. To Camille. Top to Bifford. To Carmen Groman. She's going to drive in. 8-foot shot is good.
Gibault basket number 12, Carmen Groman.
Carmen Groman has a 5-point lead on her own against the Steeleville Warriors. 5:19 to go in the first quarter. Ball comes inside to Gladson. To Reese. Middendorf on right wing. Picks up her dribble. Cross court to Gladson. Gladson puts up the shot. No good. Battle for the board between Chambers and Reese. And it's got to be a held ball favoring the Gibault Hawks. Checking into the game for Steeleville is Lindley Ruback. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hawks up 5-0. Camille Groman into the corner to Carmen Groman. Looking inside for Chambers. Nothing there. Camille Groman loses the handle. Takes it out of the hands of Ruback. Puts up a layup, and it's good.
Basket number 32, Camille Groman.
Hawks up 7-0 now. Ball comes in the corner. Quick shot by Ruback. Goes up and over the board. That constitutes out of bounds. And the Hawks will take over underneath the Steeleville bucket. Camille Groman walks it across the timeline. The offense starts moving. Camille Groman drives to the baseline. Her shot is no good. Rebound, Gladson. She gets it to Reese. Reese carries it up the floor. Middendorf for 3 is good.
Steeleville basket number 11, Hannah
Hannah Middendorf makes it 7-3 in favor of the Hawks. Carmen Groman to Bifford. Higgerson. She goes inside into the lane to Carmen Groman. Camille Groman. Long shot. Rebound. Bailey Cole. Here comes Rylan Reese. She pops it out to Ruback. Reese for three. Short. Rebound. Camille Groman to Carmen Groman. It's a 2-on-2. Carmen Groman goes to the bucket. Layup's no good. It would be a foul on the rebound. And that foul is on Carmen Groman, her first. Lindley Ruback comes out of the game. Lily Hepp replaces her. And Reese goes to the right side. Middendorf. Back out to Reese. To Middendorf. Down in the corner. Cole tried to get it inside to a cutting Middendorf, but it gets knocked out of bounds by the Hawks. Warrior basketball underneath their bucket. 3:09 to go. First quarter. Cole looking inbound. Gets a bounce pass into Reese. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Middendorf. Middendorf tries to go out to Gladson, but gets knocked out of bounds by Higgerson. Gladson will throw it in front of the Hawk bench. Reese controls the offense from the top of the key. She drives right to Cole for three, and it's good.
Steeleville basket, number 22, Bailey Cole.
Bailey Cole's three makes it 7-6 Hawks. Olivia Biffer from a long distance, no good. Rebound, Carmen Groman gets the ball back out to Biffer. To Camille Groman. She's going to try to buy baseline, but she's going to be fouled with the reach-in by Audrey Gladson.
Steeleville foul number 32, Audrey Gladson.
That's a second team foul for Steeleville. Carmen Groman inbounds to Chambers. To Groman. To Higgerson. For three.
Number 13, Claire Higgerson.
The first three for Gibault makes it 10-6. Reese, right wing. To Cole. To Mindorf. Nothing but air for her. Biffer gets the rebound and brings it up. Gets it to Higgerson. Higgerson to the top. Camille Groman. Right wing to Carmen Groman. Back to Camille. To Higgerson on the wing. Higgerson drives to the lane. Puts up a 14-footer. Tries to bank it home and makes it.
Double basket, number 13, Claire Higgerson.
Higgerson. Her bucket makes it 12-6 Hawks. Cole, Middendorf on right wing. Ball goes inside to Reese. The turnover ends in a foul.
Steeleville foul number 24, Rylan Reese.
Rylan Reese's first foul is the team's third this quarter. Natalie Kelemetz, Maggie Altis check in for Olivia Biffer and Hope Chambers. Avery Roberts comes in for Lily Hepp of the Warriors. Natalie Kelemetz crosses half court with a minute 54 to go in the first quarter. Pass to Camille Groman from the free throw lines. No good. Rebound Gladson. She gets it to Reese. Reese brings it up the floor. Crosses half court, brings it to the left side into the lane. She puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Altis. She gets it to Camille Groman, who slows down the pace. Allows everybody to get set up. Carmen Groman is going to drive baseline. She tries getting to the hole, but she's going to be fouled on the floor by Avery Roberts. That's her first, her fourth, with 59.1 seconds to go in the first quarter. Higgerson to Carmen Groman. Kelemets to Camille Groman, but before Camille can get to it, it's knocked out of bounds by Bailey Cole of Steeleville. That took a few seconds off the clock. 54.6 to go now. Kelemets to Camille Groman to Carmen Groman, back to Camille. To Carmen. Carmen Groman's going to drive him to the lane for the layup, and it's good.
Jumbo basket number 12, Carmen Groman.
Those 2 points make it 14-6 in favor of the Lady Hawks. Steeleville, 31 seconds to go. Quick shot by Gladsons. In and out. Rebound, Middendorf. She pops it out to Bailey Cole. Cole gets it to Reese. Reese bringing it around to this side of the floor. She's being pestered by Kelemets. The ball goes to Avery Roberts. To Cole, back to Reese. Bounce pass to Gladson. Gladson with a quick shot's no good. Rebound, Carmen Groman. She's got a couple of seconds. She's going to go all the way and get the shot off, but she cannot make the layup. And at the end of the first quarter, the Gibault Lady Hawks lead the Steeleville Warriors by a score of 14-6. When these two teams faced off back on January 21st, Steeleville won on their home court by a score of 40-37. They start with control in the second quarter. And there's a quick foul.
Gibault foul number 3, Natalie Kelemets.
And that foul's on Natalie Kelemets of the Hawks. That's her first personal. Cole to inbound. She tries to get into Middendorf to Gladson. Knocked away by Kelemets. She retains control. There's going to be a blocking foul on Middendorf.
Steeleville foul number 11, Hannah Middendorf.
It's Middendorf's second foul. And bringing Carson Wiedemeyer to give Middendorf a rest with those 2 fouls. Camille Groman gets the ball way out front to Biffer. Biffer drives right to Kelemets. Kelemets cross court to Carmen Groman. She's going to try to drive. Gets stopped by Bailey Cole. Kelemets drives to the middle of the lane, puts up the shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Chambers. Her shot gets blocked by Gladson. And here come the Warriors. Rylan Reese is going to drive to the middle lane. He pops it out to Bailey Cole, who makes the bucket. 14-8, Gibault. Inside, Chambers in the high post. Biffer for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound Reese. She's got to get pestered by Kelemets all the way up the floor. Cole to Gladson. Gladson to Wiedemeyer. To Reese. Lily Hepp now on left wing. She goes inside to Reese. Reese looking for room to get a shot off, but she loses the control of the ball. It's going to be a held ball, and that will
Gibault possession on the held
favor the Gibault Hawks. 6:34 to go in the first quarter, or in the first half. Camille Groman brings it up for the Hawks. Biffer back to Groman, inside to Chambers to Carmen Groman. Up top to Camille Groman, left wing to Kelmetz. Kelmetz go try to drive baseline on Cole. She's stymied there. Back out to Groman, Biffer, Groman inside to Hope Chambers. Chambers throws it out to Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman's going to drive to the middle of the lane, put up a shot, no good. A rebound. There's a fight for the rebound. Camille Groman picks it up on the other side of the floor, passes to Carmen Groman, who's going to get a shot off, but will be fouled.
Steeleville foul number 2, Lily Hepp.
Lily Hepp with the foul for Steeleville, her first. That'll put Carmen Groman at the line for 2. I believe that ball hit every part of the rim, but Carmen could not get it to fall. Peyton Kelmetz comes in for Natalie Kelmetz for the Hawks. Carmen Groman swishes her second one. 15-8, Gibault. Reese gets it across. Tries to go onto the wing to Gladson, but it's knocked out of bounds by Olivia Biffer. Steeleville will take out the ball in front of the grandstands. Gladson tries to get into Wiedemeyer, but it's stolen by Camille Groman. She's going to dish to Peyton Kelmetz, who's too strong with her shot. Reese with the rebound. She brings it back up for the Warriors. And Peyton Kelmetz is going to be called for the foul.
Number 2,
Yeah, she was
Peyton
running
Kelmetz.
along with Reese. And now Gladson would take it out in front of the Hawk bench. She gets it into Reese. Reese to the high post. Gets it to Cole. Back to Reese. Reese drives to the lane. Is going to get fouled by Peyton Kelmetz.
This is number 2, Peyton Kelmetz.
That's her second. Team's third for the quarter. Cole looks to inbound. Bounce pass inside to Lily Hepp, and she's going to get fouled.
Gibault foul number 12, Carmen Groman.
That foul's on Carmen Groman. That's her second. Team's fourth. Reese inbounds to Cole. She puts up the quick shot and makes it.
Steeleville basket number 22, Bailey Cole.
Hawks 15, Warriors 10. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Biffer to Groman, back to Biffer, back to Camille Groman at top. Feeds Carmen Groman down low, and she makes the shot.
Gibault basket number 12, Carmen Groman.
Now the Hawks put on the pressure after the bucket. Reese is going to drive to the free throw line. Gets it to Cole. Cole to Reese. He drives to the lane again, and she's going to be pushed by Peyton Kelmetz, I believe.
Gibault foul number 2, Peyton Kelmetz.
That's Kelmetz's third. Fifth for the team, so that'll put Rylan Reese at the line.
Rylan Reese at the line for the Warriors.
Reese makes her first. Lindley Ruback checks in for Gladson. Reese at the line for her second offering is also good. Those two free throws make it 17-12 in favor of Gibault. 4:23 to go in the first half. Carmen Groman back out to Camille Groman. To Carmen Groman. She's going to drive, bounce past to Camille Groman. To Biffer. Higgerson, left wing. Skip pass To Camille Groman to Carmen Groman. Looking inside the Chambers. She's guarded. To Carmen Groman. Running shot in the lanes. Heavy off the board, but Hope Chambers is there for the putback, too.
Basket number 34, Chambers.
19-12, Gibault. Wiedemeyer to Ruback in the corner is off. Rebound, Camille Groman. She'll walk it up the floor. Just over 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Carmen Groman tries to feed a double team. Chambers inside. She has that shot blocked. Ball gets handed off to Reese. Reese to Cole. Cole, a layup for two. Bailey Cole's 9th point makes it 19-14 in favor of the Hawks. Camille Groman's going to drive the lane. She puts it off the window and in. Steeleville gets it back up the floor quickly. Reese driving right side out to Wiedemeyer. Right back, Wiedemeyer. Cole. Roberts. She gets it to Reese at the top. Reese thought about a three. Wiedemeyer in the corner to Cole. Back to Wiedemeyer on the wing. Inside to Reese. Reese guarded by Camille Groman. Gets a shot off. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Steeleville with the rebound. An open Ruback makes the three. That narrows the gap to 21-17 in favor of the Hawks. Again, Carmen Groman tries to feed Chambers. It ends up in a turnover. Reese out to Ruback. Wiedemeyer will bring it back up front. Avery Roberts. Cole to Reese. Wiedemeyer. Ruback. Wiedemeyer. Cole. Bailey Cole's going to get called for the double dribble. Wiedemeyer comes out, being replaced by Hannah Middendorf of Steeleville. The Hawks looking to take advantage of this turnover with 1:38 to go in the half. Camille Groman walks up the right side to Carmen Groman. To Camille Groman. Carmen Groman up top to Camille Groman. Olivia Biffer for three. No good. Rebound Chambers. Bounce pass out to Camille Groman. Camille Groman to Biffer. To Higgerson for three. That's off the rim and no good. Rebound Reese. And the Warriors have just over a minute. Ryback for a quick three. No good. Rebound Camille Groman. She's got to keep the pace slow as we're nearing the end of the second quarter. She's got to get it out to Higgerson, to Biffer. Back to Higgerson. Higgerson, one bounce. Tries to go into the low post. Carmen Groman gives it to Chambers for two. A little more breathing room for Gibault. They're up now 23-17. Steeleville has 34 seconds here in the half. And it looks like they'll be happy with just getting one shot. Reese dribbles on the Hawk emblem. But Coach Clint Cowan of Steeleville is going to call timeout with 19.6 seconds to go. His Warriors are down 23-17 to the Gibault Lady Hawks. Bailey Cole for the Steeleville Warriors will inbound in front of the crowd. with just under 20 seconds. She gets the ball back off the inbound. Wiedermeyer's shot is no good. The ball's going to go off of Steeleville and out of bounds. And the Hawks will have 12.2 seconds. Claire Higgerson replaces Natalie Kelemetz on the floor. Camille Groman brings it up, now under 10 seconds. She's going to go to the high post to Carmen Groman. To Olivia Biffer for three, and she banks it home. Well, Olivia Biffer's first points of the game makes it 26-17 as we go into the half. The Hawks have the lead. Welcome back for the second half, where Gibault is leading Steeleville 26-17. And Steeleville will have first possession. Reese to Middendorf. Down in the semi-low post to Reese. She's going to drive through the baseline, but she's going to step on that baseline and hand the ball to the Lady Hawks. Camille Groman will walk it up the floor for Gibault. She goes to the high post to Carmen Groman, who loses the handle. It gets tipped to Hope Chambers, who gets
possession on the held ball.
into a wrestling match for the ball. Held ball favors Gibault. Higgerson takes the inbound for a quick three. No good. Carmen Groman with the board. Biffer to Camille Groman. Inside to Carmen to Biffer with a good looking three, and it's good.
Number 15, Olivia Biffer.
Hawks strike first in the second half. That three-pointer now lead 29-17. Middendorf to Cole to Reese at the top of the key. Reese drives against Camille Groman. She pops it out to Middendorf. Into the corner. Gladson inside to Bailey Cole. She tries to get it out and does so to Gladson. Middendorf. Middendorf's going to drive baseline on Carmen Groman. Carmen slams the door on her. Out to Gladson, who gets it up top to Reese. Reese pops it out to Cole. She's got the open jumper. It's too long. Gladson gets the board. That shot is partially blocked, and it's gathered in by Olivia Biffer. She passes it along to Camille Groman to Biffer. Higgerson. Step inside, pops it out to Biffer. Camille Groman. Carmen Groman. To Camille Groman. She's going to drive lane. Puts it up in the middle of the lane. No good. She gets her own rebound. Puts up another shot. Hits the underside of the rim. Bounces out to Reese. She hustles it up the floor. She's going to get a shot off. Rebound, Carmen Groman, who's going to be fouled immediately by Bailey Cole.
Steeleville foul number 22, Bailey Cole.
That's Bailey Cole's first and the team's first of the quarter. Just under 6 minutes to go. Camille Groman dribbles it slowly up the floor. Olivia Biffer, Higgerson. Back to Biffer. Corner Higgerson. She one dribble and pops a jumper for two.
Jumbo basket number 13, Claire Higgerson.
31-17 now, favoring the Hawks. Bounce pass goes inside to Cole. Back out to Middendorf. Middendorf into the corner to Gladson. Gladson to Cole. Cole with a 16-footer is off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound, Camille Groman. She's going to make a beeline directly for the bucket. She puts up the layup for two.
Jumbo basket number 32, Camille Groman.
And that hot start for the Hawks makes Coach Clint Cowan of the Warriors call timeout with 5:08 to go in the third quarter. Hawks up 33-17.
The winner of this game will advance to the semifinals of the Marissa Regional and will play Hustedde on Wednesday at 6 p.m. at Marissa. Wednesday at 6.
During that timeout, Coach Barry Parks focusing his defense on two key players for the Warriors and trying to keep the ball out of the middle, trying to force outside shots. The defense seems to be working for the Hawks as they're up 33-17. Reese, long three. In and out. Rebound Higgerson. Out to Carmen Groman. She's going to bring it up the floor. She's stopped by Middendorf. She circles back around, and she's going to get called for the carry. I only have that as the third turnover for the Hawks. Glad to see that number is down compared to most of the year. Mindorf loses control. Scooped up by Carmen Groman, and Camille Groman brings it up. Carmen Groman on the right wing to Camille. To Higgerson. Higgerson drives through the lane. Gets in a fight for the ball with Lily Hepp. And she loses that battle. Ball bounces out to Gabby Hood, to Mindorf. She goes baseline. And the pass is stolen by Olivia Biffer, who had good anticipation. She's going to get the ball out to Camille Groman. She's going to reset the offense. Higgerson, left wing. Cross court. Biffer, Groman. Higgerson for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Lily Hepp. Gives it to Reese. She brings it up the floor. She puts up a shot against Camille Groman, and she makes it. First points of the quarter make it 33-19. Gibault. Carmen Groman to Camille Groman. She's going to drive in just inside the free throw line. Shots off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound Chambers. Battle for the ball. Higgerson wins that battle to Biffer. Groman, Biffer. Back to Groman. Back and forth with Biffer and Groman. Let's go to the other side to Carmen Groman. Camille Groman. This side to Biffer. Back to Camille Groman. Getting pushed toward the center court. High post. Carmen Groman from inside the lane. She's going to be fouled on the shot.
Steeleville foul number 2, Lily Hepp.
Lily Hepp, second for the quarter. Puts Carmen Groman at the line for two. She makes the first one.
Carmen Groman at the line.
Carson Wiedemeyer comes in for Steeleville. Natalie Kelemetz comes in for Claire Higgerson of the Hawks as Groman steps to the charity line for her second. Can't get it to go. Off of Hope Chambers. Steeleville ball with 2:47 to go in the third. Hannah Middendorf tries to go inside to Hepp. It's knocked away and stolen by Biffer. She's going to try to drive to the hole, but feeds a beautiful pass to Carmen Groman for two. Middendorf again handles the ball. She's going to drag her pivot foot, get called for the travel. Turnover. Gibault ball. Audrey Gladson going to come into the game for Middendorf. Hope Chambers will throw the ball in between the Warrior bench and the scoring table. Camille Groman sets it up. Left side, Natalie Kelemetz picks up her dribble, gets it back out to Camille Groman. Olivia Biffer to Groman, Kelemetz. Back to Groman, Biffer. To Carmen Groman, to Camille Groman, up top to Natalie Kelemetz. Groman, Carmen, Natalie Kelemetz. Skip pass, Camille Groman. She's going to drive to the hole. She's going to put up a shot and be fouled. third foul for Lily Hepp.
Lily Hepp.
Camille Groman at the line for 2. Her first is off the back of the rim. Maggie Altus comes in for Hope Chambers. Avery Roberts comes in for Lily Hepp with those 3 fouls for Steeleville. Camille Groman's second is a swish.
Gibault, timeout.
So with 1:49 to go in the third quarter, Barry Parks calls timeout with his Hawks leading by 18, 37-19. After the made free throw in the timeout, Steeleville will have control. Cole inbounds to Reese. Reese being hounded by Natalie Kelemetz. She gets it across, sets up the offense, and goes right wing to Cole. Bounce pass inside to Roberts. She tries to get a shot off, but will be fouled by Maggie Altus.
Gibault foul number 31, Maggie Altus.
That's Altus' first, and team's first in the quarter. Roberts at the line for 2.
Avery
Makes the first one.
For the Warriors.
Roberts too strong with the second. Rebound, Altus. Gets it to Carmen Groman. She's going to hustle it. Bounce pass. Kelmetz going to drive baseline and get it shut down by Reese. Out to Carmen Groman. Groman, spin move. Running jumper from the free throw line is good. 39-20 Hawks. Just over a minute to go. Reese fighting off Kelemetz. Cole misses the long 3. Rebound, Carmen Groman. She gets it to her sister, Camille. Is going to slow it down with just under a minute. Carmen Groman on right wing. Bounces it back out to Camille. Back to Carmen. Just under 45 now. Carmen, smooth move inside the lane for 2.
Gibault basket number 12, Carmen Groman.
Middendorf gets it to Reese. Cole tries to feed.
Gibault foul number 15, Olivia Biffer.
Gladson inside, but she's going to be pushed by Olivia Biffer. It's Biffer's first. Biffer will come out of the game in favor of Peyton Kelemetz with 26 seconds to go in the third. Reese inbounds. Cole, long 3. She's going to be fouled on that 3.
Gibault foul number 31, Maggie Altus.
That foul's on Maggie Altus, her second. That puts Bailey Cole at the line for 3 free throws. The first of those is good. Second, also good.
Bailey Cole at the line for the Warriors.
Last one glances the front of the rim. Hauled in by Carmen Groman to Camille Groman. Now 18 seconds in the third quarter. Camille Groman drives right, puts up the shot. No good. Rebound Reese. 7 seconds. She's going to hustle it up the floor. Looking for room. Stolen by Carmen Groman. She's going to put up a last-second shot. It's going to be no good. But we'll head into the last quarter of play. Gibault Hawks 41, Steeleville Warriors 22. During the break, Coach Barry Parks stressing not to foul. Let's keep the clock running. Don't give them any chances to score without the clock running. Rylan Reese dribbles out front for the Warriors. To Bailey Cole. Mindorf, she's going to drive to the high post. Has to back up. Cole feeds a Reese, cutting to the basket. Bounce pass underneath to Roberts. Her shot, no good. Rebound, Claire Higgerson. She picks it up on the run. Gives it to Camille Groman, who slows it down. Camille Groman's going to drive to the lane, put up a running jumper. No good. Rebound, Camille Groman. Carmen Groman tries to step up for a three, but that step is without dribble, which is also known as traveling. Roberts comes out of the game for Steeleville, replaced by Audrey Gladson. Rylan Reese out front, guarded by Camille Groman. To Gladson. She tries to feed Reese inside. To Hep to Gladson. To Mindorf. Mindorf, quick jumper. Banks off. No good. On the floor, Carmen Groman picks up the loose ball. Camille Groman brings it up to Higgerson, who sees an open baseline. Is going to get pushed. And that foul is number 4 for Lily Hep. Gladson comes out for Gabby Hood. Camille Groman inbounds to her sister Carmen for the bank shot. First points of the fourth quarter belong to Carmen Groman. That makes it 43-22. Mindorf to Hood. Hood drives baseline against Higgerson. Higgerson stops her. The ball gets tipped away by Carmen Groman, but retained by Hannah Middendorf. And there's going to be a blocking foul on Camille Groman, I believe. Yes.
Gibault foul number 32, Camille Groman.
And Camille Groman's first personal. And also the first for the team in this quarter. Cole feeds it inside to Middendorf, who was fouled on the shot.
Gibault foul is number 34, Hope Chambers.
Hope Chambers' first foul will put Middendorf at the line for 2. She converts the first one. Middendorf seconds. Bounces on the rim a couple of times. Rebounded by Hope Chambers. She gets it out to Carmen Groman, who hustles up the floor. Dishes to Olivia Biffer for three.
Gibault basket number 15, Olivia Biffer.
Third three for Olivia Biffer. That doubles up the score. Hawks 46, Warriors 23. Hood to Middendorf. Back to Hood to Roberts. To Hood. Hood's going to drive to lane, put up the shot. Board, rim, and out. Scooped up. Olivia Biffer is being run up the floor by Bailey Cole, who takes a swipe at the ball, carries it out of bounds. Hawks ball in the end zone. Maggie Altus will step into the game for Claire Higgerson. Carmen Groman will look to inbound with 5:42 to go in the game. She gets it into Hope Chambers in the high post. And then has that pass to Carmen Groman, or to Camille Groman, tipped out of bounds by Bailey Cole of Steeleville. Chambers inbounds this one easily to Carmen Groman, or to Camille Groman. She's going to drive the lane. It's going to be a push on the floor.
Steeleville foul number 11, Hannah Middendorf.
It'd be Hannah Middendorf's third foul. Olivia Biffer takes the ball out for Gibault. Gets it into Carmen Groman, to Altus, to Biffer, to Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman out to Biffer. Biffer sets up for a three. No good. Rebound. Middendorf, who turns and carries it up the floor. She's going to bring it up the right side. Gets it to Gabby Hood. Hood back to Middendorf. She's going to try to drive baseline. And she steps on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover for Steeleville. Hawks take over with 5:13 to go in the game. Camille Groman bounce past Hope Chambers in the high post. She tries to feed Biffer, cutting through the baseline, but it's stolen by Reese. Reese is going to drive to the hole and make the bucket.
Steeleville basket number 24, Riley Reese. Steeleville, timeout.
Well, Riley Reese's bucket makes it 46-25. Steeleville calls timeout with 4:52 to go in the game. Steeleville showing full court pressure now. Being down 21 with less than 5 minutes to go in the game. Camille Groman zigzags her way up, feeds Carmen Groman going to the basket for two.
Basket number 12, Carmen Groman.
Reese, spin move at the free throw line. She puts up a shot, gets it to go.
Steeleville basket number 24, Riley Reese, and a foul. Gibault foul was number 3, Natalie Kelmans.
Kelmit's second foul will send Reese to the line. for an extra free throw. Reese makes that one. 48-28. Carmen Groman, left wing. She's going to drive left baseline, go all the way through. Tries to get the ball out to Biffer. She'll be fouled on that pass attempt.
Steeleville foul number 4, Avery Roberts.
Avery Roberts with her second foul. Camille Groman to inbound. Into Biffer to Natalie Kellemetz up front. Kellemetz to Carmen Groman. Carmen Groman drives to the middle lane, bounce pass to Chambers. For the foul and the bucket.
Chambers and a foul.
Gibault showing
Avery Roberts.
patience in taking good shots. Hope Chambers at the line for the first time, seeking her 7th point of the game. She can't attain it at this point. Rebound, Avery Roberts. Gladson with a quick shot, no good. Rebound, Carmen Groman. Just under 4 minutes to go. Hawks up 22. Camille Groman's got to get run into by Middendorf. That'll be Hannah Middendorf. That's Middendorf's 4th, team's 5th. So that'll put Camille Groman at the line.
Foul number 11, Hannah Middendorf.
Camille makes her first one.
Camille Groman at the line for the Hawks.
Peyton Kellemetz comes in for Olivia Biffer. Bailey Cole takes the bench for Steeleville, replaced by Camry Gerhardt. Back at the stripe, Camille Groman can't get the second one to go. Nice offensive rebound by Hope Chambers. Feed to Carmen Groman. Rebounded by Chambers and put back. Nice series of plays there for Hope Chambers. Gives her the 2 points and a 53-28 lead for the Hawks. Mindorf, quick shot from the top of the key, no good. Rebound, Camille Groman. She fights her way out of the corner and hustles it up the floor. She's got Hope Chambers, but feeds Peyton Kellemetz, is too strong with her layup. Rebound, Audrey Gladson. Hannah Middendorf crosses half court. Gerhardt down in the corner to Gladson. Gladson feeds Roberts inside. He puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Carmen Groman. She's going to run it up the floor, passing everybody but Gladson. She gets a shot off, but Gladson's going to foul her on her way up.
Steeleville foul number 32, Audrey Gladson.
Carmen Groman back to the line. Makes the first one.
Carmen Groman at the line for the Hawks.
Molly Stivel and Maggie Altus check in for Hope Chambers and Camille Groman. Carmen Groman missed her second one, rebounded by Stivel to Altus. Altus gets it out to Carmen Groman to Kellemetz. Carmen Groman, 10-footer from the lane, circles rim and out. Molly Stivel with the rebound, no good. I think I was Peyton Kellemetz with that shot. Rebounded by Altus. Kellemetz from the lane, no good. Rebound, Gabby Hood. She's going to bring it up the floor for Steeleville have it knocked out of her hands by Natalie Kelemets. So there's 2:14 to go in the game. Katie Altus will check into the game for Carmen Groman. And Hawks have the lead 54-28. Natalie Kelemets crosses half court for the Hawks. To Steibel. Back to Kelemets. Kelemets to Katie Altus. To Peyton Kelemets. She tries to get it inside to Maggie Altus. Fight for the ball. Gets it back to Peyton out and Natalie Kelemets. To Katie Altus. To Peyton Kelemets. Tries to feed Maggie Altus inside again. The ball has to go to the floor. And there's going to be a foul called on Gabby Hood.
Foul number 3, Gabby Hood.
Then to put Peyton Kelemets at the line for 2. Kelemets' first is off the front of the rim. Kennedy Cooper comes in for Natalie Kelemets. And Corinne Mueller checks in for Avery Roberts. Hannah Middendorf comes out of the game for Carson Wiedemeyer of Steeleville. All this happening with 1:43 to go. Peyton Kelemets can't get the second one to fall either. Good rebound by Altus. She feeds Molly Steibel. Gets it to Cooper. To Peyton Kelemets. To Katie Altus. Katie Altus brings it to the left side. To Molly Steibel. Gets it into Maggie Altus inside in the low post. Pops it back out to Molly Steibel. To Katie Altus. Katie Altus to Steibel. Steibel, long bounce pass to Kennedy Cooper out front. Cooper dribbles around. Dishes to Peyton Kelemets. 1:10 to go. Steibel to Katie Altus. Molly Steibel, she feeds Maggie Altus in the high post, who gets the bucket.
Number 31, Maggie Altus.
Altus makes it 56-28. Got an official timeout here to bring in some substitutions for both teams. So both coaches emptying their benches, giving all players some time. Wiedemeyer, right wing to Ruback to Mueller to Wiedemeyer. Goes in for the layup, no good. Battle for the rebound is by Hagedorn, who gets it to Kennedy Cooper. Cooper puts up the shot, no good. Battle for the rebound is dribbled out of bounds by Gracie Tucker of Steeleville, and the Hawks will retain possession with 25.5 seconds to go. Katie Altus into Alexa Davis. Hagedorn controlled by Cooper. Cooper to Molly Steibel. Hagedorn. Hagedorn dribbles around. 10 seconds now to Alexa Davis on left wing. Hagedorn, Kennedy Cooper out near half court. And time's going to run out. And the Hawks have a big win over the Steeleville Warriors by a score of 56-28. We'll wrap this one up in a minute.
Congratulations both teams on a well-played game. Remember, with the win, the Gibault Lady Hawks will play 6 p.m. Wednesday at Marissa against Steeleville. That game is a regional semifinal, 6 p.m. Wednesday at Marissa. Thanks for your support of high school athletics, and please drive home safely. Remember, alert today, alive tomorrow.
So the Hawks advance in their postseason run with this win over the Warriors by the final score of 56-28. Carmen Groman led the Lady Hawks in scoring with 18, while Bailey Cole, the Warriors, dropped in 11. The girls' next game is Wednesday at Marissa, where they will look to extend their season against a tough Cesar squad. Our next YouTube broadcast will be Thursday the 20th. That night, the boys will celebrate Parent Senior Night as they take on Marquette Catholic High School out of Alton. With this being our last Lady Hawks broadcast, I'd like to thank you for tuning in this season and supporting Gibault Catholic High School. There's a small group of volunteers that have worked together all year to bring you these games. It's been a pleasure working with our leader and producer, Maggie Malone, whose next adventure for the school will be as head coach of the softball team this spring. So come out and support her and the team. I appreciate those who worked alongside Maggie in the Hawks Nest throughout the year. Her husband, Bud, her sons, and Gibault students, John and Sam, as well as Landon Nordyke. I also want to recognize Gibault's assistant athletic director, Marie Davis, who was our liaison with the school and kept us informed of scheduling changes, rosters, and in-game events. In signing off, I would like to leave you with this piece of wisdom that flashes on the message board just outside the gym here on the Gibault campus. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. For producer Maggie Malone and her assistant Landon Nordyke, I am Kurt Pullman. Gibault Catholic High School truly appreciates your support. Be kind and support one another.